Hey everybody, are you looking to make a move to the Charleston, South Carolina area, but maybe you don't want to be right in downtown Charleston? You don't want to be right on the peninsula? Well, this video is probably going to be for you today. We're going to talk about all things in the suburbs around Charleston, not directly on the peninsula. So stick around. If you wait until the end, I'm going to tell you why one of these areas is actually two areas. So stick around to the end for sure. If we don't know each other, my name is Mark with the Charleston Area Living Group, and we help people just like you buy, sell, invest, and relocate to the Charleston, South Carolina, and Summerville areas. If this is your first time on the channel, thanks so much for watching. And we talk about all things Summerville and Charleston on this channel. So definitely like this video and subscribe to the channel so that you can be the first to know about all there is to know about the Charleston and Summerville area. And listen, we get emails, calls, texts from people all the time. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days, 9 months, or even 9 weeks, whatever, we want to hear from you. We would love to answer any of your questions. The best way to get in contact with us is to click the link in the description down below, and you can schedule a Zoom call with us. Or if you're here locally, you can schedule a call or a meeting right in our office in Nexton Square. So like I said, we're going to talk about the 10 top areas around Charleston, not directly in Charleston. We're going to kind of start on the coast and then move inward. All of these areas are going to be within an hour or less to the beach. So if you're a beach person, we've got it for you. We can find the area that fits your budget and, be within an hour to the beaches for sure. So the first area we're going to talk about is Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. It's going to be right above Charleston. So let me share my screen here real quick and show you exactly on the map. So the first area we're going to talk about today is Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. It's a super populated area because it is super close to the coast. The Mount Pleasant area is right here. This is the bridge right over the Ravenel Bridge, right over to downtown Charleston. You can see all these dots. We've got maps that will show you kind of all the cool things to do in town. So if you're interested in that, click into the description. I'll try to put all of those into the description. But Mount Pleasant covers basically as soon as you get over the Ravenel Bridge, all the way up right into this area here is basically the south side of Mount Pleasant and the north side of Mount Pleasant. It's in two different zip codes. So 29464 is closer to Charleston. 29466 is closer to the north side. So that's really good to know if you're searching for homes in that area. You can kind of search by zip code if you want to be closer to Charleston for sure. There's also some areas that are right up Highway 41 here, and the Dunes West area, beautiful golf course community. Rivertown is another beautiful golf course community. These are right up 41, kind of heading towards Wando and up into Hugie. So a lot of people are moving out this way as well. But in Mount Pleasant, you've got so many things. It's got all the shopping, all of the restaurants that you can imagine. And again, you're just a hop, skip, and a jump over to downtown Charleston for even more food. If you don't know, Charleston is definitely a big food area. Within Mount Pleasant, though, there's town center, all kinds of shops and restaurants up there. It's more on the north side. Towards the south side, you've got Patriots Point, where Yorktown is down there, so you can kind of tour a U.S. aircraft carrier. Super cool. In the middle of those two, but closer to the south side, you also have Shem Creek, which is right in here, and it is so cool to watch all of the boats come through and eat dinner. There's probably 6 or 8, 10 different restaurants right on Shem Creek. It's a great spot for kind of watching the sunset go down while you're eating dinner, as long as it's not raining and things like that. So Mount Pleasant, on average, you're gonna definitely be closer to the $1 million price point range on that. Market Monitor tells us we're right around $400 a square foot in August of 2023. So, it's a little bit on the higher end because it is so close to everything, including the city and the water and everything there is to do on the beaches as well. All right, the next area we're going to talk about is Daniel Island. It's this area right in here. And Daniel Island has a brand new redone outdoor stadium that's opened on the top. It's beautiful for concerts and things like that. It's definitely got a whole Mayberry look going on to the city, and the average price in there as of last month was right around $3 million. You can get in there with condos as little as probably $900,000. This is 2023 numbers, but it's so close again to Charleston, to Mount Pleasant. You can go up 526 to head up towards the Summerville area. So it's very, very convenient. It's super beautiful down there, of course, too. And that is the number 2 area that's probably one of the closest to the coast that we're going to talk about today. And it is a beautiful area for sure. The next 2 areas are kind of right next to each other. Right below, southeast of Charleston, you have James Island and Johns Island. James Island is a little bit more popular, just being closer to the city. Again, it's, you know, the peninsula is Charleston, so there's going to be waterways that you're going to go over in order to go into Charleston or out of Charleston to any of these islands and areas here. But James Island is very famously known for having Folly Beach on their island. It's a cool, I call it the hippie beach. A little bit younger crowd there. There's restaurants and bars down there, but again, a super similar popular area to go to. James Island, we're looking at right around $359 a square foot to live there, where Johns Island in August of 2023, we were right at $310 a square foot. So this is traditional pre-owned homes that is not new construction on these prices that I'm giving you. The next up is, we're going to go over to West Ashley. So West Ashley is literally west of the Ashley, and that would be this area right all in here. Anything west of the Ashley River that you see right here, people love it. Again, super close to all the beaches, to the islands, but also still close to downtown Charleston. And we have tons of clients that are living in this area here. All right, moving back west, we're going to talk now about the Park Circle area. It's in North Charleston, so it's just outside of the peninsula of Charleston. Right in this area, you have Waterfront Park there. It's beautiful, all kinds of restaurants right outside of Park Circle as well. It's become a super popular area to move to, again, because you can go right down 526 or down 26, being so close to the city. And average price point there, we're looking at about $329 a square foot there. And then for West Ashley, I don't think I gave those numbers, we were about $336. So those are super similar as far as, those 2 areas are super similar in cost as far as for a traditional pre-owned home, what they're going for per square foot. So because again, Park Circle and West Ashley are super close to the city, they have become one of the more popular areas to move to, because it's all about location for sure. Next up, we're going to talk about Hanahan. So again, we're continuously moving west down 26 towards the top of the state, just talking about all of those sub areas that are super close to Charleston, but not directly in Charleston, to save yourself a little bit of money, or might be one of the areas that you move to. So Hanahan really has some cool waterways that are within it. Again, still super close to downtown, but not being in downtown. Hanahan price point per square foot. So Hanahan price per square foot is a little bit less. You're looking at about $216 a square foot compared to Park Circle and West Ashley, whereas above that 300 mark. So that is the Hanahan area here too. Now we're going to head out just a little bit further, kind of towards my neck of the woods, just because it gives you your best bang for the buck as far as where you're moving to. So we have Berkeley County and Dorchester County are up here. The TriCounty area is known as 3 different counties: Charleston County, Berkeley County, and Dorchester County. So one of the places that is a suburb is Moncks Corner. This is about the furthest you can go with being less than an hour to the beach. You're probably going to be right at 1 hour. The advantage is, though, you have the 2 lakes that are super close to you here, and you're still within an hour to the beaches. So Moncks Corner has really grown over the time frame that I've been here. I lived in Moncks Corner for 10 years in Fox Bank Plantation. Great master plan community there. Moncks Corner still has all the stuff that you need. There's all kinds of restaurants starting to move up there as well. You've got your Walmart, you've got all of the big chain places that you might need. Now you might need to go a little bit further towards Summerville or down into Charleston to get some of the fancier restaurants, but still a super cool suburb to be in and still be within 1 hour to Charleston. Now I told you towards the end I was going to tell you why one of these is more like 2. Summerville has become a destination of its own and has become almost 2 separate areas because it's part of Berkeley County and Dorchester County, with Main Street almost being right in the middle of these 2 big areas. And over in Dorchester County, you have big master plan communities like Summers Corner. There's a 55 plus community within Summers Corner as well. You have Legend Oaks over there. It even connects now, and there's housing going up right on the Summerville line in Ravenel, and it goes all the way down 61 past some of the plantations that are super popular for people visiting here, of course, which then leads back into West Ashley. So Dorchester County is going to be this whole side right here of Summerville. Now, the main area, Main Street of Summerville, the birthplace of sweet tea, is going to be right here in this area here where you see all of these dots, just because we've noted those as recommended areas that we like to visit and give to people that are coming in town to kind of look around. The other side of Summerville is Berkeley County, and Berkeley County now incorporates Nexton. Nexton was the #1 master plan community in all of the nation. I think it was last year or the year before. It's a definite work, live, play type of community. We have other videos on Nexton, so definitely go check those out. Connecting to Nexton is Cane Bay Plantation, another huge master plan community with over 20 different subsections there now as well. I personally live in this Berkeley side of Summerville in Cane Bay Plantation, so you have golf cart trails and bike trails and running trails, and they connect all the way from Cane Bay to Nexton. Nexton also has all kinds of restaurants in Nexton Square, which are super popular, are super close to the highway to be able to jet right down towards Charleston as well. So again, these are the top areas in Charleston. Hopefully using this map, it has helped you kind of understand the different areas and suburbs of Charleston outside of Charleston that I love and our team works in. And remember, whether you're buying in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months, we want to help you. We get calls, texts, emails, letters, and all kinds of things from people just like you asking questions about the Summerville area. So if you're interested in this area, please let us know. The best way to connect with us is to click that link in the description, and then that will go right into our calendars. You can book a Zoom call with us. That way we can get to know your specific situation, first and better, and that way we can kind of guide you on which one of these areas might be better for you based on where you want to work, where you want to live, and where you want to play. Your lifestyle may really depend on which area we recommend to you, of course. And then you can also book an in-person in-person meeting in our office in Nexton or Mount Pleasant. Kind of go to both of those depending upon what area people want to look in. It's great to have those two options. But hopefully this gave you some good information on the suburbs of Charleston. If there's anything we can do for you, please let us know. Thanks.